oftentimes we set these limiting barriers for ourselves that prevent us from starting or continuing a journey, be it in wellness or gaming, whatever it may be. And we may not even realize that we're setting these barriers, which is the problem. So sometimes we just need to take a step back and look at the big picture and kind of pick apart what we're self-sabotaging ourselves with.
Transmission received. Authorization granted. Welcome to the video.
What's up, dreamers? Hope you're having a fantastic day or had a fantastic day, depending on where you are in the world. And I have to let you know that you are awesome. Welcome to Jive and Vibing. I missed the camera right there. What's the vibe today? Today I want to talk about limiting barriers, our self-limiting barriers, barriers that hold us back, that that prevent us from starting or continuing a journey in wellness or fitness or gaming or whatever it may be. I'm going to go into an example. Limiting barriers are thoughts, basically, that like I can't do this because of this. Like, I think this is happening, or I need to wait for this specific moment. It's like thought processes that hold us back or prevent us from starting, that kind of give us a quote unquote reason to do so, or that's basically it. Thought processes that kind of give us reason not to do it. And if you take a big step back, there was something I wanted to add to that, and I just tired today. It happens. But if you take a step back and you look at the big picture, 9 times out of 10, you can kind of find a reason for why that reason isn't a overly valid reason. And I'm going to give an example. I was just talking to somebody recently, and we were talking about going for walks, right? Like they want to start walking, and sometimes it's hard to get to the gym, but they love going outside. They have dogs. The dogs love walking. They love going outside. They love the outdoors, but it's like in the transition of winter to spring. So it's not like warm. It's not overly warm. It's still a little chilly. And they were talking about waiting for it to get warmer to start walking. So I asked them, I said, why don't you can walk in the, like, you take your dogs out, right? And you take your dogs out right now because they have to go for a walk. And even if it's chilly, you get back inside, you probably don't even think about the fact that it's cold because you take them out, right? That's kind of a limiting barrier that you're putting on yourself, that you have to wait until it's warm weather. We know that if you go outside in the cold weather, you can bundle up. If you get too hot while you're walking, you can take that sweater off, the gloves, the hat, whatever it may be, and you'll still be fine. We know that the cold air is good for us, right? That cold, fresh air is good for us for a variety of reasons we're not going to get into in this video, but the cold air is good for us. And we also know that the exercise is good for us. We're going to feel better doing it, right? We'd feel better going out in the cold, getting a little bit out of our comfort zone, than we would just, not going for that walk at all, and just staying home and doing whatever it is. And I think it's very important to take a step back and look at all these. So the person that I was talking to, after our conversation, they were like, wow, I didn't even realize that I was putting that barrier on myself. And it's very important that I was able to see that barrier, and I'm able to see that now because there's probably a lot of different aspects of my life that I am doing this with, right? And sometimes you don't even realize it's happening. You don't even realize that you're putting this kind of stop and kind of giving a reason that is semi-valid, but not really a like good reason to not do it at all. Like, this person knows that they can go out, go for a walk. It would make them feel better. They know the benefits of it. They very much enjoy it. They know they can't handle the chilly weather. It's not even like freezing weather. But we're kind of making an excuse. And the brain will take the path of least resistance, and we'll come up with any excuse in the book to take that path of least resistance. One being, if it's too chilly, I'm not going out for a walk. So let's try to be mindful. Let's take a step back, try to be mindful of kind of our thought processes, and just pick apart the ones that maybe self-sabotage or setting us these barriers that prevent us from starting or continuing a journey. If you like what you heard in this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more content like this, and I hope to see everybody in the next video. Later, dreamers.